Happier by Tal Ben-Shahar. This is just the first part because it's too complex and important a book, and such an fundamental, paramount scholar, writer, professor, that I will need to get back to this. Tal Ben-Shahar is a professor at Harvard. In fact, not just any professor at Harvard, but a professor who became the most popular. His course is a positive psychology, available on YouTube, by the way. Better stop this and find the original Tal Ben-Shahar lectures. Never mind this. Well, you can watch if you started, but his lectures on positive psychology have been followed by something like one student in 5 out of 7,500 or so. 1,500 students enrolled in his course of positive psychology, which is actually a great thing, a great body of knowledge to accumulate and available to you. And in that he uses clips from movies, from Paid Forward, from Dead Boy Society. I'm not sure about The Field of Dreams, from Jewish folklore. The guy who goes to see his rabbi, and the rabbi keeps telling him to add horse pigs in the house, and then at the end he's happier just taking out all these animals. It's a longer story, but I mentioned it in another video, and as I said, you can go to the original. In Happier, Tal Ben-Shahar offers a few models of happiness. He refers some excerpts from Flow, Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, and what happens when we reach a maximum of joy, of happiness, and when we do that, to the hamburger model, to the lasagna effect and principle. In the hamburger models, he came up with that while winning the squash championships, title of the champion of Israel. He experienced a state of now what, a phenomenon of now what. And also he wanted to eat a tasty burger, and he thought about this, that some people want to eat the burger no matter what, a tasty burger, one which will produce an immediate pleasure but with long-term bad effects. There will be hedonic people who go for that. Sometimes they take drugs and they become addicted to alcohol, various other drugs and bad behaviors. And there'll be nihilists who don't think about happiness now or in the future, never mind the past. They don't believe in that possibility. And there'll be the rat racer, and we see them all around. We are rat racers for most of the time, thinking that if we learn to get that exam, it will be alright once we get it, but then we need to get a job, and then we will be satisfied with a good job, but then we need a promotion, and then we need a car, and so on, and we accumulate, and then we draw a line and see that we've been jumping from one such empty goal to another. And we don't need that. We need consistent goals. We need to enjoy both the ride, the climb towards the top of the mountain, and arriving there. He gives the example of the man who wrote Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, who went with a group of monks considerably older than him, and he had a lot of trouble on father's journey, even if he was younger, because he kept concentrating and he was bothered by the idea of the top of the mountain, while the monks were very relaxed and didn't bother so much with that and enjoyed the ride. And that's what we need to do. That's the secret somehow. Enjoy having goals and setting targets and enjoying the ride there. This is also how we and our children especially should learn, not with the idea that this is an effort, no pain, no gain. That's very wrong. It was confirmed by Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi and others. But enjoy the learning process and what comes out of it. In flow, that will also necessitate quite a few notes. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi reveals that people have a maximum state of being in the zone, a maximum happiness, a maximum joy, experience that not when they're bored, but when they're challenged, and not when they're overwhelmed and taken beyond that possibility, but somewhere there in between, not relaxed on a couch as you may be now, but doing an effort for which they have permanent feedback. We'll come back to this. Sayonara.